to another video. I have been really into makeup and body painting for a very long time, but this is going to be my first ever tutorial. It is this Harley Quinn inspired Day of the Dead makeup look that I created quite a while ago on my Instagram, but I thought I would do like a tutorial for it now, and I just love it! So keep watching if you want to find out how I did this, and I hope you enjoy the video. Bye! Hi guys, it's Bobo. So you want to start off with a completely blank face, nice and clean, and make sure your hair is out your face. I managed to wear a headband this time. So first off, we're going to go in with some white face paint. I chose the smallest brush in existence, so make sure you get a much thicker brush than I did. Foundation brush will do. And you just want to go all over your face, make sure you go in your eyes, or not in your eyes. And then I'm going to go in with a beauty blender just to like flatten it out and make sure that there are no like really streaky lines, and just to make it look a bit smoother. Next I'm going in with some translucent setting powder. This again is just to make it a bit more smoother, just to make it look a bit more finished, and it's just easier to paint on top of. This is the moment I realised I look like a mime. Next I'm going to go in with a super thin brush and some black eyeshadow, and I'm going to just draw out the outline of where my mask is going to go. I have really thick dark eyebrows, so I made sure that the mask outline was included in my eyebrows were included in the mask outline so that they were mixed in so you couldn't see them. Next thing I'm going in with some black paint, just any black face paint will do, and just filling in the insides, colouring in between the lines basically of the lines we just did to create the mask. Make sure you go like all the way through your eyebrows, you don't want to get any of the white paint left from the first layer. Beautiful. Next I'm going in with some matte red lipstick, and I usually overdraw my cupid's bow so it doesn't look like I have one, but for this one I wanted to make sure that I have a really defined pointed cupid's bow. And you could just leave this look here if you wanted to. This is a very plain, simple Harley Quinn look that you could just have with a normal Harley Quinn costume, so you could leave it there, but we're not going to. So next I'm drawing some black lines that's going to become the skull mouth. So just any black lines, they don't have to be even or perfect. And then again I'm going in with some lines straight down across those lines, and again those don't have to be perfect either. For the mouth I find it easier to go down the centre of my bottom lip because I have quite a dip there, and then if you close your lips it will create a perfect imprint of where the top part's supposed to be so that they don't look odd or even like not even. Okay, so next I'm doing the nose, and for this one I just made a point and then just follow the natural curve of my nose, and of course we're going to turn it into an upside down heart, so don't forget to do the point at the bottom. And then we're going to do some random swirls and shapes around the face just to fill it in. Here I'm going back over some of the black areas that weren't as dark. And then some more curls and swirls and pretty parts. Okay, so we're going to create the Harley Quinn 4 diamonds on the forehead here. And I find it much easier to draw a large diamond and then take away the gaps in between as opposed to trying to draw 4 separate diamonds. Okay, so next I'm going in with just a black eyeshadow, and this is actually a glittery eyeshadow, but it can be any black eyeshadow, and that's just to darken up any of the thicker areas, so the mask, the nose and the diamond on the top, just so that they, oh, what am I doing here? Just so that they look a little bit better, same like with the translucent powder on the white. Here I'm getting really distracted by whatever I'm watching on TV. think
think that's all for black. So we're moving on to red, and I stupidly used the same brush as I was using for black without cleaning it properly, so this bottom diamond is really dark. So I change brush here and go over it again with a light, but obviously trying to make it as red as you can. Next I'm going in with just some hearts as little fillers up the top here by the top diamonds. I'm really distracted by what I'm watching on TV. Next I'm just drawing some red dots across the face. And then I'm filling on the inside of the mask with these red dots. Super distracted again by whatever's on TV. I actually had to cut out a whole section at this point because I just sat and stared at the TV. I'm pretty sure it was Charlie XCX's new video, Boys. Like, I was trying to see who I could recognise. And then I'm just adding some extra little dots at the top, trying to make it a bit more of a conclusive look. Okay, so next I'm just adding some black eyeliner, just a winged eyeliner, a very short wing though, because of the mask. Glitter. Okay, so I'm going over the mask here with some black glitter from the glitter palette that I showed, and it didn't make much of a difference, but like it was a cute idea. I guess you could go in with some much chunkier glitter and you'd be able to see it a lot better. Still super distracted by the TV. And then I'm going in with some of the redder glitter. It's not actually red, it's a pink, but it looked quite good. Just on the lips here. And then I'm going to take a white eyeliner, and I completely messed up here. So, you're not supposed to go from point to point, clearly. You'll see why in a second. And you're gonna want to go from halfway down each side to halfway down each side. And that will make 4 diamonds, like the Harley Quinn symbol. Here I am trying again on the chin. And there you go, there's the final finished look. You could obviously make this way more detailed if you wanted to, or add like much smaller things, or you could have a real mask, or whatever you wanted to. It's completely interchangeable. This is the one I created. Sort your hair out if your hair wants to play. Mine doesn't, clearly. And there you go. I really liked this look. I made it quite a few years ago and thought I would recreate it. It's really different, I think. I'm quite proud of that I made it up myself. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please check out my other videos, and there will be so many more Halloween-y things coming, so please keep an eye out for that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!